Hello, everyone. Before we get into talking about the Tatis Jr. extension, I want to welcome everyone to the channel. This is the first video to be made here on the Padres Humor YouTube channel, and most of the people watching this video are probably coming from our Instagram account that I've been running with my friends for a while. However, if you're not coming from the Instagram account, well, that's totally fine, and I welcome you to the channel just as much as our longtime followers. Although, if you aren't following Padres Humor on Instagram, I recommend doing so. As the name of the channel suggests, this channel will make content about everything Padres related. The humor part in Padres Humor, however, doesn't necessarily mean we'll be making funny skit videos or something stupid. We are just called Padres Humor because we make memes on Instagram. So, just in case you don't always get a laugh out of me or my friends, then you can always look at our memes on Instagram to fulfill your Padre humor. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the biggest news as of right now related to the Padres. The Fernando Tatis Jr. $340 million 14-year contract extension. And I'm joined here by one of my friends who also helps run the Padres Humor account.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm glad we can finally start this. So, about this extension, wow, this is like the biggest move I think the Padres have ever made in my lifetime. I remember back when we signed Machado, it was pretty much the same feeling, like, I can't believe I actually just read that when I opened the notification. We don't know all the details yet, we just know it's a 14-year agreement with $340 million guaranteed. It's been reported so far that Tatis has a full no-trade clause, as well as a $10 million signing bonus with this contract. However, we don't know if there's any opt-outs or anything like that yet. As of right now, I think we can say it's a pretty good deal for both sides. At 22 years of age, Tatis getting $340 million. I think he's the youngest player ever to get a contract ever like that. And as for the Padres side, $340 million over 14 years is only an average of about $24.2 million. So if Tatis is playing like he's been, I mean, that could actually end up being a serious bargain in the end.
Yeah, I'm obviously super hyped about this deal. I think Tatis is just a bona fide superstar, and I think he is worth all the hype. I know some people might say he's overrated, but I think he's going to pan out just fine. We haven't seen the numbers produced by him at this young of an age since, well, the best baseball player of our generation, Mike Trout. I know I will not lie and say that it is a risk. This is a risk by the Padres. I understand that. He's only like 22, and for 14 years, that's through his age 35 season. He's basically played one full season worth of games, and the Padres are willing to bet that he's going to continue that production for the rest of his career. Like I said earlier, I totally think he's going to keep producing at this level. There are no signs indicating otherwise, and he's young. He's only going to improve. He has tons of star power and veterans surrounding him, not only just protecting him in the lineup, but I mean to teach him and having him keep improving his game. But overall, I think this is a step in the right direction, not only for the Padres as like a franchise, but just baseball in general. And this is like the opposite of what the Rays are doing, which is keeping their stars and their fan favorites and whatnot. And the Padres obviously have a dark past of letting go of their superstar players, and you and I have both experienced those days.
Yeah, you know, when we were growing up, I don't know about you, but I started watching the Padres in around like the late 2000s, like 2008 or so. And back then, Adrian Gonzalez was like our best player. He was our franchise player. And, you know, he wanted to stay. He wanted to sign an extension, but back then our owners were pretty cheap, and we ended up shipping off to the Red Sox. But anyways, that just goes to show how far the Padres have come in the past decade. I mean, we've gone from being that small market team that kind of just is somewhat of like a AAA team for other teams. And now we're the ones who are like trading for Blake Snell, signing Machado, extending Tatis. Like, that's just such a weird feeling to me as a Padres fan. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to. But like, it's pretty awesome, I can't lie. And now that Tatis is signed for the next 14 years, I mean, that's pretty much almost the entirety of his career. And by then, if he keeps playing at the pace he's been playing at, I think we could see him being up there with Tony Gwynn as one of the best Padres of all time.
Quick note on the Gonzalez trade. I witnessed that shit live, and I wasn't all too happy back then when I was like, 8 years old or something. But funny thing about that, I was there at Anthony Rizzo's debut game, or whenever it was he got his first hit, a triple off the center field wall. And my granddad looked at me and he said, "This guy's going to be something special." And what do you know, he was. And we traded him away for Andrew Trashner. But yeah, you're right. We've been through it all. The Kristen Orpheas, the Will Venimals, the... Oh god. There's too many. The Corey Lukes.
Brett Wallace.
Jorge Cantu. Brad Hopp. Seth Smith. I think we deserve this as Padres fans. This just kind of new look Padres that actually care about the city and winning and keeping their stars. And I think you're right. I think Tatis can become one of those generational talents and just all-time greats, and a player that can just kind of be another Tony Gwynn to the city of San Diego, just a legend that like lives on through generations.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, I think he has all the tools in the world to be that type of guy for San Diego and the Padres. And again, I know there's a lot of people out there who think he's overrated, who think he's overhyped, who say he's only played in not even a full season worth of games. And he can do things nobody else can do. I mean, he's stolen home twice on a pop fly just behind second base. He can throw 96 across the diamond, hit 450-foot home runs. He is the second guy to hit it on top of the Western Metal Building last year. He's even gotten a lot better defensively and doesn't strike out as much as he did in his rookie year. So yeah, I mean, just like with any player, there's always the chance they fall off or they get injured. But honestly, I think that chance is really low, and I think Tatis is going to way overperform this deal, and it's going to be a great deal for the Padres.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. I guess to kind of conclude our thoughts, to wrap up the video, we're not denying that there's risk involved here and that AJ Preller is taking a risk signing Tatis so early with so much control left and with just about a season's worth of games. However, the potential of Tatis and just kind of the numbers pointing to where he's going far outweighs that risk, in our opinion. So yeah, we're pretty hyped about the Fernando Tatis Jr. 14-year extension. We're both going to be watching him till we're in our mid-30s, which is something to look forward to. Thank you all for watching our first video here on the Padres Humor YouTube channel. If you're coming from the Instagram account, hello, we love you guys. If you're new, just finding us from YouTube, make sure to follow our Instagram account so you can actually get the humor side of Padres humor. But what do you guys think about the extension? Do you agree with us thinking that the potential of Fernando Tatis Jr. far outweighs the risk that Preller is taking, or do you think that the risk is too great here? Let us know in the comments. We'll definitely be reading them all and responding. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, share the video with fellow Padres fans, or I guess just baseball fans in general. Thank you for watching. We'll have another video up soon that we were actually working on. However, this Tatis Jr. news kind of broke in the middle of that, and we thought this was more urgent and important. So look forward to that. Until then, go Padres, and we'll see you next time.